Welcome to RK Finance Blueprint, your unwavering source for unlocking the mindset, habits, and strategies that empower ordinary individuals to achieve extraordinary financial transformation no matter the market, no matter your starting point. In every video, we'll guide you step by step through proven frameworks that simplify complex money concepts, amplify your ability to save, invest, and grow, and give you the confidence to make decisions that create lasting wealth. This isn't theory or hype, it's the distilled wisdom of industry leaders, distilled into actionable insights you can implement immediately. If you're ready to stop wondering and start doing, if you're determined to break free from stress, uncertainty, and missed opportunities, then you owe it to yourself to join our community of Blueprint Builders. Hit like, subscribe with Sauti on, and share this video with every person in your life who deserves a brighter, more secure future. Because here at RK Finance Blueprint, we believe that financial freedom isn't a dream, it's a plan, and it begins right now.
A true story, the financial journey of Ravi Kumar. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. Not just any story, but a true one. A story that will touch your heart and fuel your financial dreams. This is the journey of Ravi Kumar, an ordinary man who achieved the extraordinary. Ravi came from a small town in India. His family struggled financially, but his mind was always curious, always dreaming. While other kids played cricket, Ravi was reading newspaper stock quotes and listening to financial news on the radio. He studied software engineering, but his heart always leaned towards the world of finance. In his spare time, he began learning about investing, starting small, experimenting, learning from every trade. Over time, Ravi became known among his friends as the finance guy. That's when he met two like-minded individuals, Raghav and Srinivas. Together, in 2010, they launched a brokerage startup called RKSV from a small office with limited resources, taking on giant competitors. But Ravi's vision and the team's relentless dedication began to shine. In 2016, they rebranded to a name that would soon become a household term among young investors, Upstocks. With low-cost trading, an easy-to-use platform, and full transparency, Upstocks empowered millions of Indians to take control of their finances and start investing. Today, Ravi Kumar is not just a successful entrepreneur, he is a symbol of hope. Hope that no matter where you start from, if you have the drive, the hunger to learn, and the courage to act, you can build your own financial empire. So, let this be your spark. Let Ravi's journey be the start of yours. Because every big journey begins with one small, bold step.
From 20,000 rupee salary to financial freedom. The true story of a middle-class Indian investor. Have you ever wondered if a normal middle-class person with no business background, no inheritance, and no shortcuts can become financially free in India? Not just rich, not just comfortable, but truly financially free. This is the true story of Ravi Sharma, a simple man from Kanpur who started with a monthly salary of just 20,000 rupees and built a fortune that now earns him more than 1.2 lakh rupees every month without working. How did he do it? What decisions did he make that most people ignore? And more importantly, could this story be yours too? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Beginning. 2005. Ravi Sharma was 24 when he got his first job in 2005. He had just completed his bachelor's degree in computer science from a local government college. His first job wasn't in an MNC or a dream company. It was a small IT support role at a mid-sized company in Lucknow. The salary, 20,000 rupees a month. Like most young professionals, Ravi had dreams, but unlike most, Ravi also had a notebook. In that notebook, he wrote down 3 words his father once told him: earn, save, multiply. That sentence would go on to change his life. Chapter 2. The Foundation, 2006 to 2010. In the first 5 years of his job, Ravi did something that most people don't. Instead of upgrading his phone every year or taking expensive loans for a car or bike, he chose something else. He lived like a college student. Every month, he would spend 12,000 rupees on rent, food, travel, and basics. Save 8,000 rupees, almost 40% of his salary. Out of this, 5,000 rupees went straight into a recurring deposit. The remaining 3,000 rupees? He started reading about mutual funds. Back in 2006, SIPs, systematic investment plans, were just becoming popular in India. Ravi started his first SIP in HDFC equity fund, 3,000 rupees a month. It wasn't fancy, it wasn't aggressive, but it was consistent. And consistency beats intensity every time. Chapter 3. The Turning Point, 2008 Market Crash. Then came 2008. The stock market crashed. The global financial crisis shook economies. Ravi's mutual fund portfolio went down by 38%. People at work panicked. Some stopped investing altogether. Some sold everything, but Ravi kept going. Why? Because in his notebook, he had added another line. Buy when others panic. Sell when others celebrate. He kept his SIP running. He even increased it to 4,000 rupees a month. That one decision made him a multi-crore investor 15 years later. Chapter 4. The Climb, 2010 to 2016. By now, Ravi had switched jobs twice. In 2012, he was earning 55,000 rupees a month. But here's the twist. He still lived like he was earning 25,000 rupees. His new apartment was modest. His furniture was secondhand. He rarely dined out. People called him kanjus. He called himself focused. By 2015, Ravi's monthly savings had crossed 20,000 rupees. He had 8 lakh rupees in mutual funds, 1 lakh 20,000 rupees in emergency fund, 4 lakh 50,000 rupees in PPF. He started investing in a few stocks directly, large cap companies like Infosys, HDFC Bank, and Asian Paints. He didn't trade. He didn't follow rumors. He read balance sheets, watched company interviews, and focused on businesses he understood. He wasn't trying to get rich quick. He was building wealth, brick by brick. Chapter 5. The Power of Compounding, 2017 to 2022. By 2017, Ravi had moved to Noida, working as a project manager, earning 95,000 rupees per month. Here's what his financial life looked like. SEP, 20,000 rupees per month. Stocks, 5,000 rupees per month. Emergency fund, fully funded term insurance, plus health insurance, covered no loans, no EMIs, no stress. His portfolio had started doing the real magic now. That 3,000 SIP he started in 2006? It had grown to over 12.5 lakhs rupees, all thanks to compounding and discipline. In 2018, Ravi made another smart move. He started investing in REITs, real estate investment trusts. These gave him monthly income like rent, without buying any physical property. He also invested in Bharat bond ETFs and some international mutual funds. He was now diversified: equity, debt, international, real estate. Slow, safe, sustainable. Chapter 6. The Freedom Begins, 2022. In 2022, Ravi's total portfolio crossed 1.1 crore rupees. He was now 41 years old, and for the first time in his life, he made a powerful decision. He quit his job, not because he was tired, but because he didn't need to work anymore. His investments now generated 36,000 rupees per month in mutual fund withdrawals, 18,000 rupees per month from dividend stocks, 10,000 rupees per month from REITs, 6,000 rupees per month from debt funds and interest. That's 70,000 rupees per month without a job. He started consulting part-time, not for survival, but for passion. Ravi was now free. Chapter 7. What can we learn? Ravi Sharma isn't a celebrity. He's not a stock market genius. He doesn't have a YouTube channel or a startup or a PhD in finance. He's just a normal guy who did the following. 1. Started early. He began investing at 24. That gave him 15 plus years for compounding to work its magic. 2. Stayed consistent. Even during crashes, Ravi didn't stop. That's where most people fail. 3. Lived below his means. He never inflated his lifestyle. His savings rate was always high. 4. Avoided debt. No car loans, no credit card debt, no EMIs. Peace of mind equals wealth builder. 5. Learned continuously. He read books, watched interviews, understood businesses before investing. 6. Diversified smartly mutual funds, direct stocks, R8s, debt, international exposure, balanced and strong. 7. Focused on goals, not returns. His goal was freedom, not beating the market. Chapter 8. Could this be your story too? Here's the best part. This isn't just Ravi's story. It could be your story too. You don't need to start big. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Start your SIP. Build your emergency fund. Get term insurance. Learn about the market. Avoid debt. Be consistent. And most importantly, think long-term. Because wealth is not built in days or weeks. It is built over decades, in silence. Ravi Sharma still lives in a modest 2 BHK apartment. He still makes chai in the morning, reads newspapers, and tracks the market. Not out of fear, but fascination. He doesn't worry about money anymore. Because money, now, works for him. And if you do what he did, one day, money will work for you too. So, what will your story be? The silent power of financial freedom. What if you could wake up one morning, stretch your arms, walk to your window, and smile? Not because it's a weekend, not because you're on vacation, but simply because it's your day. And you own all of it? That's the silent power of financial freedom. It's not about being a millionaire with luxury cars or beachfront villas. Number financial freedom is the quiet confidence of knowing that your bills are paid, your future is secured, and your time is yours. But let's rewind a bit. Most of us are born into a system that teaches us how to work for money. Go to school, get a job, earn a paycheck, repeat. Maybe save a little, maybe invest a little, if we're lucky enough to be taught how. And then, work until 60, retire. Hope your health holds out long enough to enjoy a few years of rest. That's the traditional path. But here's the truth. Financial freedom is not a privilege. It's a choice. It starts with a shift in mindset. When you stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like an investor. When you stop chasing a paycheck and start building assets. When you stop asking, what can I buy with this money? And start asking, how can this money work for me? Financial freedom is not just about earning more, though income helps. It's about managing what you earn. It's about budgeting, saving, investing, and learning. It's about delayed gratification, choosing long-term peace over short-term pleasure. It's the ability to say no to a toxic job because you have a cushion. It's the ability to take time off to care for a loved one without fearing your next rent payment. It's having options. And options, my friend, are the real luxury. Imagine having enough passive income through dividends, rental income, online businesses, or investments that your basic needs are covered. Imagine working because you want to, not because you have to. That's not a fantasy. That's a plan. And every financially free person started with exactly what you have now: time, energy, and a decision. Start small. Track your expenses. Cut the unnecessary. Build an emergency fund. Learn about index funds, compound interest, and how to protect your wealth. Don't chase get-rich-quick schemes. Wealth that lasts is built slow and smart. Read, listen, grow. Your financial future isn't built in one bold move. It's shaped by hundreds of tiny daily decisions. And remember, you don't have to be rich to be free. You just need enough to cover your needs, fund your dreams, and live life on your terms. So ask yourself today, are you working for your money, or is your money working for you? Because in the end, financial freedom isn't about how much you have. It's about how little you need from others. to live the life you want.
You've just invested precious minutes into learning strategies that most people never discover until it's too late, and that alone sets you apart. Remember, transformative change doesn't come from passive watching, it comes from active doing. So if you're ready to turn insights into impact, take one concrete action right now. Write down your next financial goal, commit to a savings milestone, or automate your first investment. Then, comment with the action you'll take, share this video with every person you care about, and subscribe with the ACA on so you'll always have the latest tools at your fingertips. Every new subscriber strengthens our community and brings us one step closer to a world where financial literacy is universal. Stay tuned, our next video will reveal even more ways to streamline your wealth journey, sharpen your decision making, and secure the future you deserve. Because here at RK Finance Blueprint, your success is our mission, and it starts, continues, and never ends with you.